Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the planet of energy, soul, the actual Atmakaraka, Sun. And Sun is going to be coming out of the Rahu Ketu axis, the clutches of Rahu Ketu, and it's going to be going into the sign owned by Venus in the Taurus sign. This is happening from the 15th of May till the 15th of June 2023. It happens every year, almost around this time, just a day here and there. But this is something which, actually tells us, and that is why it is called Sankranti also. Every month, whenever Sun is going into a particular sign, that is called the Sankranti. So you should not make any decisions at least a day plus minus. So today also I was, I traveled and came and, I'm a little tired also. That's why I'm making the video at this time. You see, whenever Sun is in transition, it's going to be giving you some disturbance, because Sun actually, it's the intrinsic quality that you have, and Sun is not actually, burning anybody or any house or any significations of a planet he sits with. It's a natural planet which is very hot, which burns the other planets or the signs that come closer to the Sun. Unlike Mars, Mars is a warrior. He actually is having that kind of fire energy. Fire energy is there in Mars and Jupiter as well. Mars energy is different than Sun's energy. Both are warriors, Kshatriyas. But why they are different? Because Mars is the warrior, and he actually inculcates that fear or that aggression because that is required. He builds that because of his own build. Jupiter's aggression, because it owns the third Dharma Trikona, that is the last fiery sign of Sagittarius. Now, why Jupiter is also, considered to be owning a fire, the Mool Trikona sign of Sagittarius is a fiery sign. So he burns, or he actually, wins over others by his wisdom. So that fire, because when he shows his wisdom, people just go away. If you are not having that kind of wisdom, if you're a Sagittarius rising, you have a strong Jupiter. So the people who will come in your vicinity will just, run away, or, they will get burnt out. So that is what is this Dharma Trikona energy, very important to check whenever Sun, Jupiter, and Mars are actually transiting into the other signs. So you have to consider these signs also along with the sign which they are transiting through. So as you know, Jupiter is any which way is transiting through the sign of Aries, and it's looking at Leo sign, which is ruled by Sun. It's looking at its own Mool Trikona Rashi of Sagittarius, and it is in the Mars's sign also right now. So here, Sun is going to be in the sign ruled by the other Deva Guru, Daitya Guru, that is Venus. And these two gurus are actually egoistical, the most egoistical gurus. Why? Because they have a lot of wisdom. And the ego is not that kind of an ego which actually, gives them that rigidness or stubbornness. It's just that they have that quality of, being wise. And wherever they go, it seems that, with pride, you show your wisdom. So when Sun enters the sign of the Daitya Guru, Venus, so Sun becomes very practical. Sun here is going to be giving you a lot of hardships, or hardworking nature of yours comes into limelight. Also, it is a very important one to understand that here Sun will give you a lot of name and fame also, because you're going to be working through your your financials. So your financials is directly, indirectly connected to your name and fame also, because it's the earthy sign. And in the trinal to that, we have another earthy sign of Capricorn. So 2, 6, 10, these are the signs which are also getting active because of Sun's presence in the sign of Taurus. So you're going to be getting a lot of name and fame. You're going to be getting, obviously, depending on your personal horoscope. Sun in Taurus will be giving you a lot of practical approach. Maybe you will become very miser, but you will be spending on the luxurious items now more. And Sun is in the 8th house from the sign of its debilitation, Libra sign. So you will get a lot of energy and focus to spend time with your family. You will be working through your food habits, how you can improvise on your relationship with your people in the vicinity you are, who are in your close vicinity. So this is definitely a very positive time for one and all, and the ones who are in that zone where they are ruling, or the politicians or the authoritative figures. So they will be actually, making some kind of major decisions also. Taurus is also our right eye, okay, right side, because the invisible half is the right and the visible half is the left side. So when this Taurus sign, when we talk about, this represents bull. When Sun goes there, and this will bring about a lot of clarity in your vision. What exactly do you want to do now? What next? So that kind of a vision you will be getting when Sun enters Taurus sign. You're going to be really working on your financials, your eating habits, your chemistry and bonding with people, and also maybe it will bring about some stability in your life also. So this is a good transit overall. I will be sharing with you my insights, but please do understand that there is always some plus and minus of, or the negatives also attached to the transits. And these transits definitely, are the delivery people. They are not actually the event creators. So if you have a basic promise of something, success, name and fame, marriage, children, job change, etc. If you have that basic promise in your horoscope and the dasha is conducive, then the transits definitely cannot stop from that event to happen. So they will definitely trigger, or they will actually give you that packet which is ready for you to be delivered. All right. So this is going to be a very general viewpoint that I'll be sharing with you. And do stay tuned. I will be guiding you through. I will be giving you the predictions. I'll be giving you the dates, which you have to be a little extra careful about making decisions. All right. Sun is the Dhanvantari also, medicine. So this actually gives us a very good time to treat ourselves internally, heal ourselves. Okay, because as I said, it's in trine to the Virgo sign also and Capricorn sign. So making practical decisions and working through your health, all of that is also going to get triggered up simultaneously. All right. So this is a good transit for you all to check what exactly do you want to do in this world, in the material realms, and go ahead with the change that you're anticipating or you're looking forward to. All right. So let's start with the predictive, and I'll be sharing with you the dates. Please, my team keeps reminding me. I'm so sorry to my team members. Please do subscribe my channel and do hit the bell notification. You will be notified the moment I upload the video or I go live, because I generally do the live videos. It saves my time. I travel for Vastu visits. I travel for my personal visits also. I keep doing that. I'm a globetrotter. So what happens, I barely get time to edit my videos. I don't want to give it to anybody to edit. So I do it myself. So it's like, better that I go live. I can, take up questions in between. I can talk to you people in a way. So it's like one-on-one reading. I do the reading also the similar way. It'll be like, you're just, as if when you're talking to me like this, as if you're hearing me. So the readings are also similar to this only. I'll be sharing the chart. I'll be discussing. I'll be in an interactive session. And I do all the readings myself. There's nobody in my panel to do the readings. Though My team is very, very, capable of helping me out. They are really my support system. And you can just drop an email to us, vlastrology24@gmail.com, and you can book a reading for yourself before making major decisions. And I try to, give you the advice in such a way, because, I don't want to accumulate my karma. I want to quit my karma also, because if I will not do the right thing, if I will beat around bush, or I will give you wrong predictions, or I will give you any kind of a hidden agenda, as we say, if I have that hidden agenda when I'm talking to you people, then I think this is a wrong place I'm in. Astrology is not that kind of subject to cheat others or hide anything from you people. So good, bad, ugly, you will be getting from me upfront. Okay. So you can book a reading and book a slot for yourself. I think I praised myself today after a long time. Okay, so let's start with the predictive. Okay. I hope you can see the screen. And as you know, these are live sessions. Please do subscribe my channel. I repeat again and again. Okay, so is it good or it's not good if the screen is yellow? Somebody is saying the screen is yellow. You are more than rest of yellows. Okay, thank you so much. If it's a compliment, I take it as a compliment. Thank you. It's all sun, 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 Okay, so Sun will be entering your second house, Aries, and this will give you a lot of inclination towards making good amount of money now. You're going to be thinking about growth. You're thinking about your eating habits also, how you can improve on your self-expression also, how you can communicate what you actually want to communicate to your people. You are going to be giving a lot of encouragement to your family members. If they are stuck somewhere, you're going to be helping them. Materially, you're going to be growing. And it is also good time for getting connected with your children. Maybe you are going to be sending them off somewhere for education. They are going to be doing well in their, maybe job. They're going to be getting some kind of elevation also. And there is a likelihood that you're going to be spending too much money on acquiring that kind of status. See, it's Sun is what? Prestige, honor, respect. So you don't demand, you command that. So this will bring that, because it's the bull after all, the sign symbol is bull. So you will be very strong now to command that respect, that honor that you really deserve. You're going to be very creative also, artistic during this time. So use this status, this authority, and this wisdom of yours in a right manner. Channelize it towards the right manner. I'm giving you few dates. So just make a note. From the 15th to the 18th, it's a good time for a change, or maybe some authorities you'll be getting connected to. If at all you are thinking of a change of place or a job change, that is also quite possible. Maybe you want to ask for a promotion. This is a good time. 18th to the 22nd is the time when you will meet some influential people, politicians, government authorities, and you will be getting involved in some party, or some friends you'll be meeting, community that you move around in. So this is a good time to get connected with people during this time. And your children might be a support system. You might spend a little more time, more than the other days. 22nd to the 25th is the time for expenses. It can give you travels also. 25th to 29th is a very good time for making decisions about your own personality, how you can improvise on yourself. Maybe, you will be going in for some change of looks, appearance. Maybe, you are having a lot of hair loss, so you feel quite uncomfortable during this time also. So make sure that you go in for the treatment, proper treatment. 29th May to the 1st of June is the time when you will be having. Now here, Sun is going to be on these days, 29th May to the 1st of June, Sun is going to be Vargottama. is going to be in Taurus Navamansha also. So this is the time when you will feel that you are suddenly glowing, you're getting all whatever you were looking for. So this is a good time for making money out of money also, being very creative. Don't spend too much money on these days. 1st June to the 5th of June is the time when you will have some kind of interesting conversation with people, with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your co-workers. You'll be formulating some speech, or maybe you're going to be going in for some presentation also. 5th to the 8th of June would be the time when you will be at home with your mother, with your father. You'll be spending some time doing things at home. Maybe you're working from home also, so you might just be wanting to just take it easy. 8th to the 12th is the time to get connected with your children, with your family members. Just do something creative. Just go in for those investments that you have been waiting for. 12th to the 15th would be the time when you will be looking after your health. Or maybe you'll be going to meet the doctor, or the treatment that you have been looking for. So this is a good transit for you guys. You should actually go ahead with whatever your stuck up jobs are. So you should be, don't show off your wealth too much, because this might bring about your people just might just take it otherwise. Be confident, and look after your check your vitals, your vitamins you should have on time, and you will get all the recognition that you're looking for during this time also. This is a good time for your connection with people also, okay, with the authoritative figures, okay. So this is good. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. Let me write it here. So for Taurus, this is the first house transit. Sorry. So for Taurus, this is the first house transit. This is a good transit for you in a way that it is going to be giving you a lot of confidence, that self-confidence that you have been lacking. You have been feeling quite low, because of the 12th house ingress. Now you're going to be displaying your leadership qualities. You're going to be expressive. You're going to be very ambitious, and your skill enhancement. You're going to be doing things now, not on a superficial plane. Now you're going to be displaying everything in public, in limelight, and you have actually slogged it out from a long time. Now you're going to be getting that authority, that name, that fame that you have been looking for, and you're going to be feeling the energies that you actually were missing out. You're going to be very physically charged up. You're going to be getting connected with your family also, your home environment, or maybe you're going to be buying some property also during this time. It's going to be giving you that kind of recognition that you're looking for. So that's a good thing to do. And there is a possibility of some kind of connection with the authoritative figures also during this time, in case you're looking for. See, Sun and Saturn only are there in the Kendra. So this will bring about some kind of changes at the workplace. A lot of workload will be there, but you'll be recognized for whatever you're doing. So don't lose hope, don't lose heart that you have been putting the effort, but you've not been paid off. So this is a good time for you to be happy about. Just make sure that during these dates, don't make any hasty decisions. 25th to the 29th of May is the time when you might just overspend, or you can be a little bit in your recluse. You just don't want to meet people or communicate anything to others, or if you will, then there will be a confused state of mind. So be watchful during this time, especially 25th to the 29th, and don't be too egoistical during this time also. And this is going to be giving you some uneasiness also. Maybe somebody's in the hospital, you're going to be looking up. That is also quite possible. That's what you have to take care of. Otherwise, it's a good week, good transit for you. And if you want to make any decisions related to your workplace, government authorities, PR, visa, etc., you can do it from the 15th to the 25th. 15th to the 25th is a good time for getting into that zone. Also from the 5th or to the 8th of June, that's also a very good time for communication. travels, journeys, and meeting people who are at the authoritative figures or asking for your own promotion. So this will be a good transit for you, of course, and it is going to be uplifting you. At the same time, you have to be a little watchful about your ego. Don't have that false prestige, don't just be too rigid about your prestige and honor. All right. And let's flow with the flow. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this transit is happening in your 12th house. Okay, so 12th house is the house of intuition. Sun going there. Sun is astrology also, so you might be getting very philosophical. Maybe you'll be getting involved in some occult sciences, some deeper realms, deeper subjects. And also you will be involved in the work which is behind the scenes. You will be getting involved in the relationships, maybe some secret relationship, or you'll be working secretly in isolation. You don't want to show it to others that you're doing things, and you will be also working through your relationship with your siblings, maybe, or your siblings are traveling overseas and you're going to be helping them out. And this can bring about some complications because Mars is on the other side and Sun is on the 12th house. So this might bring about complications in relationships. You have to be cautious about that. This is also triggering your 4th and the 8th house because it's in the trine to Sun. So this will activate your home environment. Maybe you're already thinking of a move, you're shifting out, and this will also bring about some kind of change in your perspective. You might just be looking at your job or your, whatever work front, you will be changing your perspective towards doing things now. You're going to be feeling a little different than you have been doing things right now. You're going to be learning something deeply, and you're going to be growing in your financials also. You're working and formulating some rules and, organizing yourself in such a way that that, okay, I want to do this way and make more, get more publicity. So all of that you're going to be doing, the name and the fame, that is something which is going to be on your mind all the time. And this is a good time for, of course, that authority that you have been looking for. Just be cautious on the 15th to the 18th, because we are heading to this transit when I'm making this video. That's why just a nick of the time. 15th to the 18th, you have to be a little careful about your health, because this might bring about some, complications. So just look after your health and don't make hasty decisions in these 3 days time. Okay. Also, see, very good time from the 18th till the 29th of May, because this will give you a chance to meet the authoritative figures. Whatever job is stuck up, you will be getting that momentum. You'll be just moving ahead. And also anything to do with your job, your government authorities, or maybe, government examination if you have to take, or anything to do with your upliftment of financials. You're thinking about that as well. In the Taurus sign, you will be obviously thinking about finances and luxurious lifestyle. So this is going to be giving you all of that as well during these dates, especially 18th to the 29th of May. And just be watchful on the 29th of May till the 1st of June. So that might give you some health issues or communication gap with people. You might just isolate yourself also during this time. Quite possible. And there is a likelihood that you will be having some kind of travels, journeys from 1st to the 5th of June. If you're only thinking of traveling, etc., then you can do it 2nd onwards, in fact, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So this is a good time. And don't just fall prey to your own ego clashes, just hustling and bustling within you. That is there. And be watchful about your communication with your mother, with your family on the 12th to the 15th of June. Okay. But it's a good time for getting in that zone of purchasing of property, working from home, getting connected with your home front. That's a good time. And you can move also if you're thinking of shifting. 12th to the 15th of June is a good time. But as I said, when it's on the transition mode, just avoid those 2 days, plus minus 2 days, when sun ingresses in a particular sign. That's Sankranti time. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this transit of sun is going to be in your 11th house. All right. So see, 11th house will give you a lot of authority. If at all you have been facing some kind of, trouble at the work front, feeling low on your, esteem, prestige, that fame that you have been looking for. So this is going to be elevating you. This is going to be a good time for connecting with the authoritative figures and getting your work done. There can be that you come across the person who's very authoritative and you fall for that person, romantically. That is also quite possible. And you are going to be very, very effective in your work. You're going to be very creative and productive during this time. And you will be definitely rewarded. You'll be recognized now. The recognition that you have been looking for, now is the time you will be. Because 3, 6, 10, 11 are good places of the transit of sun. But Rahu was there in the 10th house, so you could not feel the results till now. But this is a good time for travels also, in case you're thinking of travels, growth, and being the Dhanabhava ruler, second lord, and being the in the 11th house. So there is a lot of gains that you can anticipate. This is a good time for growing now. You can lay the foundation and you can just go ahead with it, because this is going to be a good time for you, to utilize. And this is going to be a very positive time for forming a connection with the people you think that, you are going to be getting elevated because of. Maybe your siblings, maybe your partner might be supportive of you. This might bring about progeny also, in case you want to conceive, or you're already on a family way. So this is bringing about that childbirth also. So just be a little extra cautious on the 18th, 19th, 20th, 22nd, 18th to the 22nd of May. Don't make hasty decisions, don't fight, or don't ill-treat the helpers or the junior staff of yours. Maybe, you can have some complications here and there with them, and it might bring about some irritability also during this time. So 18th to the 22nd, just a forewarning, do not get involved in any kind of arguments, and don't push things. Okay, just lie low. When you know that, it's not going to help you, then, you feel it's better to just keep quiet. Aggression, of course, is going to be quite, it's a passive aggression that you're going to be facing also. And just avoid 1st of June to the 5th of June for any kind of travels, expenditures. Don't be flamboyant. Don't isolate yourself so much that, you just can't come out of your cocoon, your shell. So just be in the limelight, get connected with people. That's what sun is. Nobody can hide the sun's light. So if you go into that secret mode or isolated mode, then it is not going to be there for long. Just avoid on the 1st to the 5th of June. And rest, I think it's a beautiful time to go ahead with whatever you have just picked up, especially on the 5th to the 8th. Aggression can be little too much. So just try to keep a check. Okay. Otherwise, it's a good month for you. This is a good month for you. And in Western astrology, it's said solar return. So if you are having sun over here in Taurus, so I wish you all a very happy birthday. Okay. So let's start with the Leo sign now. So for Leo natives, this transit of sun, your Lagnesh, is going to be in the 10th house. So this definitely is a good time for you to get all the status, the authority, the recognition that you have been waiting for, because Rahu was there in your exalted place. So you could not get that kind of, energy and doing things, in the way that you wish to. You were power hungry, but you were not getting that. You wanted that promotion. It was getting stuck. It was getting delayed, or something was happening, which was amiss. But with this, it is going to be a better transit, and it is going to be giving you all sorts of fulfillment of desires. I don't know. I can't see the comments properly. Okay, I will just go through. Somebody's asking about Virgo. and I will see. So this is going to be giving you too many professional responsibilities also. It's not that you're going to be just coming out of it clean, but you are going to be getting that kind of stable mind. You're going to be very practical. Your approach towards solving the things, during this time of year, they change. How you handle things, how the how the situation can be tackled in a different way, the solution to a problem, or completing the task quickly, one after the other. You're just, in that row on that role, and you're just finishing everything fast. So that is something which you're going to be experiencing with this transit in your 10th house. Sun is Digbala here also, as you know, it is having the directional strength. So if you will just, try to do things which are going to be which are taking a lot of time, now is the time when if you start, or you start a contract or a project, so it's going to complete faster. Okay, it is going to be a very stable kind of a way of working. It's not that it's a stable sign, it's a fixed sign, so it is going to be taking long hours. No, it is going to be actually getting completed. That is what this Taurus sign represents. Okay, so if you want to invest in your in yourself, how you can uplift yourself and all, so this is going to be a very positive time to change your personality, how you deal with people, how you can be more effective in your speech and talking. This is a very good time for upliftment, and the kind of weight that you have actually invested in this, the time you have invested, is going to be paid off. It's a very, very positive time for you for sure. Okay. And see, this gives authority, status, and there is a lot of ambition that you have, is going to be fulfilled as well. Okay. Now, just make a note of the dates, 22nd to the 25th. This might bring about some complications here and there with your bosses, with your authorities, with the seniors, or you yourself make some wrong decision and you feel a little uneasy about it. But then it'll be over. Don't worry. It is just a temporary phase on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Just lie low. Don't make hasty decisions. Take a pause. Maybe, you have problems, and in relationship, you have complications. You have to deal with somebody in your family. So, or maybe somebody is unwell and you are looking after, your father is unwell, maybe, so you have to look after your family well during this time, especially, and avoid any kind of journeys or any kind of, argument from the 5th to the 8th of June. This might be the time of losses or health issues or arguments, you can have. So just avoid, especially on the 5th to the 8th of June. Okay, rest, every date is good for you. All the dates are positive, and it is a good time for your growth and your future adventure or anything that you have been looking forward to. So this will bring about some name and fame for sure. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. Somebody is asking about Virgo, I think. Court hearing scheduled for the 8th of June for property. Any prediction? Cancer, Moon, and Virgo Ascendant. Okay. Long distance journey. Okay, I'll just look into it. Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit is in your 9th house. Okay. So you see, this is for a month that this transit takes place every year. And this will bring about journey, higher education, creativity, philosophical activities, religious bent of mind. It's said that when Sun transits the 9th house, you perform the religious ceremonies at home as well. And this is also a good time for visiting a foreign place, because Sun is your 12th Lord. So this is a good time for travels. If you have asked about long distance journey, so this is definitely very, very positive. 8th of June, you can travel for sure. It's a positive day. I would have told you any which way. So you might be just meeting your friends also. And for you, as far as Virgo, the property matters are concerned. So this is from this, you must see the property through the Mars, which is a significator. Mars is in the 8th house from your fourth house, and Mars is also looking at your sixth house. And if you are thinking about your property and litigation, court hearing, etc., so this might bring about some complications, because it is going to be a delayed kind of a thing, because Saturn is in the sixth house as well, the house of litigation. So this might bring about some complications. And the fourth lord is also in the eighth house, which is conjunct Rahu. So definitely not a positive time for property matters or litigation or any kind of court cases if you are running. I'm so sorry to say that, but Ketu is also in trine to Saturn. So this might bring about some complications. Maybe some female counterpart will be a good idea to take help from. So this Sun in the ninth house will give you some possible prospects. Future prospects are bright. So go ahead with whatever you have been waiting for, because it's coming out of the eighth house zone. So it's like a rising time for Sun. So this is going to be a very positive time for making decisions related to your journeys, acquiring knowledge, and performing some religious activities also. So just make sure that don't make any hasty decision on the 25th to the 29th of May and 8th to the 12th. If you have to travel, you can travel the rest of the days. They are good. Till the 15th of June, this transit is from 15th May to the 15th June. So just avoid these dates, especially the 25th to the 29th. If you are thinking of making any major decisions, just avoid during these dates, and it will be good for you. It will be helpful for you. Okay. And you're asking about spouse's relationship also. So relationship of spouse, actually Sun is not the planet, but yeah, Jupiter is your seventh lord. And from Jupiter, the seventh house has a Ketu. So this is not a good time period for your relationship also. See, Virgo natives, as it is, they have been going through a lot because of Saturn in the trine to itself. Now it's in the sixth house, looking at your eighth house, Rahu, Jupiter. So there's a lot of those sthana which are working right now. So there is a lot of you're actually getting a lot of opportunity to quit your karma now. Whenever there are transits like these, you should actually be performing more of rituals, some remedies to calm you down. Remedies are not meant to be done that you will chant the mantra and the problem will fade away. No, you have to make certain behavioral changes whenever you're in a tough time. Remember, your behavior patterns change, and the better is that you change faster and to get that relief. Don't push things, flow with the flow, accept. If you're suffering, remember, the more the suffering, that means you are very near to closing your karmas with that person. So this is a good time period for you. I'm telling you, Virgo people. Everybody will say Virgo people are suffering because they have a Saturn in the sixth house, Jupiter in the eighth, Rahu in the eighth. But this is, believe you me, a very positive time, because you're getting the opportunity to actually quit the karma. Okay. So don't worry, things are going to get better. With Sun also in the ninth house. It's a karaka for ninth house also, for father. So take his blessings. That'll also be good. Some elderly people, so that'll be good for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, I know this is the transit which is happening in the eighth house. You might be thinking that, it's not going to be good, but this is good for your financial growth. Remember, any kind of speculative income, you can just make a lot of money right now. If you can just go ahead with anything to do with inheritance, you want that closure, or you're waiting for that to happen, or just you're waiting for the decision to come your way. So this is a good time. And anything about the past issues that you have been facing with your partner, with your investments, etc., because it's the 11th lord after all, in the 8th house. So this will actually give you that a clarity also. Okay. Or it might just bring about the decision now. Okay, now I don't want to be in this relationship, or yes, I can go and finish my karma with this person, and I can just move on. So that is something because of which the divorces, the separations happen, because we are losing that patience now. So that's the reason, I get readings where people are looking for separation, divorces, 13th day of the marriage, they just want to part ways. Girls are independent, boys are independent. They just don't want to, unnecessarily be in that stale relationship. They don't want to drag along. Okay. So that's the reason, that patience level, that endurance level, that is fading away. That's the sun energy. So for you, when sun is in the 8th house, you lose a little bit of patience. You want things to happen very fast, but you're not getting that kind of result. But remember, if you are having pain, if you are having problem in the relationship, I'm not saying that be in that relationship, but try to, quit your karma with that person. If that person is giving you pain, the other person is not understanding, that's his problem. But what about you? You're born with your own horoscope, your own stars, your own karma. Everybody is. So what about you? How you can improvise on your karmic relationship that you're here for. Quit and then just come out of that vicious cycle that we all are caught up in, right? So it's good for you if you want any kind of investments, planning of investments, all of that you can do. It might just bring about, because it's a fiery planet, fixed sign, so it might bring about too much of agility in you. You might become sexually agile during this time also. And this is also the time when you can go little, you can be a little more, secretive, or maybe some secrets reveal. So that is also quite possible. Libra ascendant, Vishaka star 34 trying for, will I get the, okay. So you see, for loans, basically, I advise not to go in for loans when the 6th house is hemmed between malefics right now, and the Lord of the 6th is in the 7th. So it might get a delayed process to repay the loan. So if you can avoid, well and good. If you can't, Mars is also looking at your 6th house. So sorry, Mars is in the trine to the 6th house. So this might bring about, it might get cleared, but at the same time, it will be a very slow process to repay later. So just try and avoid that. I'm giving you a few dates. Just avoid making decisions, especially during this time, 29th of May till the 1st of June. Sun is going to be Vargottama in the 8th house. So there's a lot of power, a lot of energy. So this will bring about some hasty decisions. You might just regret later. So just lie low. I would suggest that don't get carried away and make very impulsive decisions during this time. Avoid. Also avoid 12th to the 15th of June. In case you have any travels, journeys, just make sure that you have everything intact. It might bring about some health issues also. So take care. You might have to visit the hospital to look up to somebody, okay? To look somebody up. Maybe somebody's in the hospital already, so you have to go and visit. Quite possible. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of Sun is in your 7th house. 7th house transit is the place where Sun actually, debilitates. It's the sunset time. Okay. If in the first house, in the first sign, actually, in the natural zodiac first, and this is the 7th, right opposite, where Libra is and debilitates there. So this might bring about a lot of ego clashes with in your relationship with your partner. As it is, there's a Ketu in the 6th house from Sun. So this is not a good combination for the relationship. You might just be feeling quite isolated, secluded. You're not having that kind of cordial relationship now. You will feel that, you don't want to be in this relationship, or there is some ego clash which is going to be increasing. So you have to be very cautious about this. And thankfully, Jupiter is looking at this Ketu, so it is just trying to tone down those energies. And Venus is also in the Gemini sign in the 8th house of yours, which is again appreciated here. It is better because it is going to be giving you a lot of clarity about relationships also. You're inclined in to get married. Maybe you will find a potential partner, and you will meet people who are at the authoritative levels. If at all you're looking for any kind of change, striking a conversation with some influential people. So this is the time when you should be doing it. This is definitely very positive, and you can be in the public, in the limelight also. And this is going to be giving you a lot of settlement in issues, how you can just settle down, how you can just have that closure. Also, there is some new business prospect which is going to also happen with some in partnership maybe, or some kind of maybe some seniors you're going to be with. So this is going to be some senior person, you're going to be doing a business, quite possible, because Saturn is also in the Kendra. Okay, I'm giving you few dates. Just make sure that don't make any decision hastily or in impulse on this day, especially from the 1st of June till the 5th of June. Maybe, it brings about some, investments, which can just, you can lose money, or there can be a lot of expenditures, or there can be that you have, your partner has some argument with you and you're feeling down and out during this time. So just pacify, patch up, I would say, because, marriage is, or the partnership, that's, in the relationship, you have to put effort. It doesn't happen in a day, remember. So you have to build on, the relationship. So you have to put the effort towards that side. Okay. So just try doing so and things will be better. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, okay, for Sagittarius natives, this sun is going to be in your 6th house. So 6th house will be a very positive time, because sun here is very good because of it gives you good health. Sun is Dhanvantari, and 6th house is the house of health also, disease, overall health, authority. You will get servient, not authority, but sun is going to be, helping you get connected with people in a very, refined manner. You're going to be having a lot of leadership skills, which you will be actually getting that benefit from. You will be having a lot of benefit from your children. Some competitive exam, if you're sitting for, you will be getting that kind of success also. It is going to be very positive for you to have a success. The success rate is much higher right now, as far as your work is concerned. Completing the task is concerned, because it's in trying to your 2nd house, your 10th house as well. So the workload is going to increase, but you're going to be getting that, closure also. Very soon you will be able to complete the task very fast. And it is a good time for physical fitness. Eat right kind of food, because it's in the trine to the 2nd house. So this is going to be giving you a lot of energy to quit your the negatives right now. If you're not having that fitness regime, you will be getting into that. Anything which is not giving you that positive energy, you're going to be coming out of that, and you're going to be getting very positive now. In case you have been very negative, and monetarily also, you're going to be doing well. You'll be flourishing, and this is the time when you'll be thinking about monetary growth as well a lot. So very positive time. And you'll be striking communication with the influential people. Your family members might be just coming in, helping you out here as well. Okay. So this is a good time for you. And the Lord is just right ahead of this. So that's the growth, growth prospects we see from the 2nd house. If 2nd house is the growth of from all the planets, you should see that actually. Of every house, the 2nd house is the growth. So for your 1st house, 2nd house is what? Accumulative income. It's a house of growth of money, growth of family, food, how you communicate, all of that we see from the 2nd house. So 2nd house from each and every house is a house of growth. So after you're born, then comes the siblings, the 2nd house from the 2nd. Like that. Okay. So this is having this Lord of the 6th house is in the 7th house, which is Venus. So this is going to be bringing about growth in your relationship with your partner. That strength, that it's going to be giving you that kind of equilibrium, and the equation is going to get better between the two of you. Okay. Bonding is going to be better. So I told you the dates. Just avoid 5th to the 8th of June to make any kind of decisions. It can be that you fall sick, or there is some argument that you can land up into with your partner or with your neighbors. Somewhere, in the family, you can have some complications. So just be careful about that and don't get carried away. Also, just avoid any kind of decisions related to your selling and purchasing of property, especially on the 22nd to the 25th of May. Okay, so just avoid. Things are looking good otherwise. Overall, it's a good time for you. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this transit of Sun is going to be in your 5th house after the 4th house transit. So this is very good time for getting connected with, this is the house of procreation. So this is a good time to get connected with your children or creative abilities of yours, getting involved in any kind of entertainment, anything to do with your, taking a break and enjoying yourselves, just doing things which are going to be giving you some, entertainment, just relaxing. Romantic can also be in the limelight. People might just come to know about your love relationship also during this time, and this can also lead to sexual encounters. This is also the time for a childbirth. This is a good time, in fact, if at all you have been waiting for a childbirth or you're thinking of getting pregnant. So this is a good time for you also. This will give you that opportunity. And investments, maybe you're thinking of investments also during these times. This is a good time for getting involved in anything to do with your investments as well. And this is going to be giving you some maybe you're going to be meeting the partner that you have been waiting for. Your responsibility towards children will increase now. So, or maybe you will be paying attention more to the children now. They require that focus and energy. Your connectivity with your father is also going to be improving. It could bring about some changes in your father's health. So you have to maybe look after your father's health also. I'm giving you a few dates. Just make sure that you do not make any hasty decisions or impulsive decisions during this time, which is especially, 8th to the 12th of June. Avoid getting agitated and sorry, not from here. Wait. 5th to the 12th. 5th to the 12th of June, you have to be cautious about your aggression, your false ego, and clashes and making wrong choices and wrong decisions. Just avoid. It might just bring about some, problems in your inheritance, or maybe your speculative income also. Or maybe if you will get the share, the kind of share you were waiting for, you did not get that. It's like that situation which you can experience during the 5th to the 12th of June. Okay, rest all dates are good. This whole month is actually going to be very good for you. 15th of May till the 15th of June, just 5th to the 12th June, not that great. Okay, coming to the second last sign. Okay, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Sun is in your 4th house. And this is the time when you will be quite attached to your family. Maybe, you will be taking that initiative. I want to be with you. I want to be with my family, with my father, with my children, with my, maybe with your childhood friends. You can be a little authoritative also. Maybe you will be getting some jobs done at home, or you're changing the place where you are living. And this will also give you a lot of revisiting the childhood days also. Maybe you'll be thinking about all of that. The intrinsic qualities that you have, you'll be working on them. Okay, I can use this, my mindset, I can change my value system. I can connect with my value system. I can connect with my childhood days, what I learned, all of that, the emotional, deep-seated emotional attitude you'll be working on during this time. What is it that, you really need to improvise on? So all of that contemplation will be happening when when Sun is is transiting your 4th house. So the intensity varies with everyone when these things happen. If you have planets forming a connection also with Sun, so they will modify, right? The Dasha, the planets, the sign, all of that, that matters. So here Sun is in trine to your 8th and the 12th houses also. So you will have to take care of your mother's health. Maybe you have to visit a hospital. Maybe there are some things that you have to work on related to your inheritance or travels, or maybe, you know, settling overseas. You're working on all of that. So this is definitely going to be triggering all these areas as well simultaneously, because Sun is looking at these areas in trine. So that's something which is going to be. See, you will say that what am I talking about is gibberish, you know, why she's saying the triangle aspects and all that. Because in Nari, system, we have to use the triangle aspects also. I have been using it from the day one, you know, Ketu's aspect. People used to say why she's using Ketu's aspect. But remember, Ketu will be impacting the planets in trine to itself. Not just Ketu, all the planets, they will be getting impacted. And if at all there are planets in the second house, that is the productive house, you know, the growth from all the planets, you have to see the condition of the second house also. So that is something which will be good for the Sun's ingress, because we have a Venus right next to the Sun. So there is an upliftment which we can experience in the 2-3 days time. So definitely very positive for the authoritative figures, for the governments, and for the economic growth as well. So this is something which we are going to be experiencing. Just avoid making any hasty decision on the 12th to the 15th of June. You might just land up in irritability, wrong investments, and then you lose money. It could just vary because of certain things, you know, in your personal chart. But yes, don't go in for major investments. Losses will be huge. So take care. Otherwise, it's the whole month is good for you. And also, I think 5th to the 8th of June, you can avoid any kind of, sports activity. Too much rigorous sports activity, if you will do, or if you overeat, then you will have some pain in your stomach. So take care of your health during this time. Okay, 5th to the 8th of June. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces people, this transit is happening over your 3rd house. So 3rd house is the house of communication. 3rd house is the house of teaching, preaching, authority also in communication, how your speeches, that commanding of respect, you know, you see 3, 6, 10, 11 are the Upchaya houses. So you grow. It's like, you know, it's going to be giving you that growth prospects now. So you're going to be involved in education, learning your qualities, how you can communicate better. What is it that is more enjoyable in your life? What is it that you should be devoting your time to? So that is something which you will see during this time. You will get that clarity of expression. People will understand you better because you are in that zone ruled by Mercury in the natural zodiac, because Mercury rules Gemini sign, right? The 3rd house, I would say. So this is why Sun here is quite happy also, because it gives you that clarity about making decisions now. And that too with your, you're very gutsy, and, your that risk-taking ability of yours, that also increases. Sun is not a Saumya Graha. So Sun is a Krura Graha, not a malefic planet, but he's a Krura. Krura means that he is the king after all. So king is, solo. He is stern. So he wants you to do things now in a very, he wants that, he wants to command that authority from you, that do it. Okay. That is why Sun does well here in the 3rd house, because he's in the command, he's the commanding officer. It's like that. Okay. So this is a good time for you people to make decisions related to your investments, your travels, short journeys, marriage, meeting the potential partner. All of that is getting triggered up simultaneously. And there is a Venus after all in the 2nd house from Sun, so which is a ruler, dispositor of Sun. So this is also going to uplift you on the home front with the relationships that you're in your vicinity. And also it is going to be bringing about some change in your residence also, quite possible. Okay. So yeah, this is what this transit looks like. It seems to be a good transit because, it's having a Venus right next to the Surya. So this definitely is a very positive time for you all. Just have a great Suns ingress and happy Brishab Sankranti to everybody. Om Tat Sat.